Hello everyone. Welcome back to the THV Update channel. July 28, 2025, midnight KST, ARMY's timelines were instantly set ablaze. An idol with millions of Instagram followers suddenly uploaded a series of super mysterious stories. A striking red and blue fabric, an extra close-up portrait with a white flower on her lips, and a black and white photo of an old European-style building facade. No words. No music. No explanation. Just a giant question mark that she threw out to the world. Within the first 2 minutes of posting, yes, the 2M label is still visible. ARMYs began flooding X, Weverse, and Instagram with millions of speculations. Comeback. Fashion film. Or secret code for a new variety show project. 3 images, 3 worlds, and 3 possible scenarios that all made my heart race. Let's dissect each one. The first photo. A bright red fabric wrapped with electric blue tinges. The contrast is sharp, the texture is rich, and the framing is deliberately super close, as if to say, focus on the color, not the person. Fans immediately associated it with flags, high fashion houses, and the visual identity of the upcoming new era. The red and blue colors sparked the location code theory. Red, blue, and white. Colors that could refer to several countries, including France, a country that often serves as a major stage for global fashion campaigns. Add to that a photo of an old European-style building. Speculation spiraled. Is this a teaser for the luxury brand's next campaign? The second photo had the entire fandom holding its breath. A close-up of his face with a white flower on his lips. A very him iconography. Aesthetic, minimalist, yet loaded with emotional meaning. White flowers are often interpreted as symbolizing purity, new beginnings, or a message of peace. Is this chapter 2 after his military service ends? Or is it a sign that his gentle ballads will be back on our playlists? Remember, he just completed his military service in the middle of this year. His every move after his discharge was automatically watched by millions of eyes. So when this story appeared without context, it was natural for the fandom to immediately call it a soft launch for something big and fast. The third photo was the key that fueled suspicions even further. An old building with peeling walls, tall windows typical of European architecture, and a grainy black and white tone that lent a sense of nostalgia. It looked like a still from an art house film, not just a casual story. Why black and white? Why a building? Why open windows? Some said, this is clearly visual language for a new album. Others asserted, no, it's a fashion film. Look at the textures. Someone even went even bolder. This could be pre-roll for his surprise cameo on the variety show Are You Sure? Season 2, uniting the members' narrative universes in one story frame. A theory that sounded crazy, until it was proven true. Within hours, hashtags themed around colors, flowers, and the idol's initials topped the trending charts. Global fanbase accounts began to compile chronological threads. From the choice of striped shirts, sharp jawlines, to the grain of the photos that felt like they were taken with a film camera. Whoever put this together really knows how to pique the public's curiosity, wrote one concept analysis account. Let's talk timing. July 28th is the end of the month, a classic moment to turn up the heat before the start of the next month. Often a breeding ground for teaser announcements, release schedules, and concept photos. Is this a kind of +1 to that tradition? Teasing, but withholding titles, dates, or even a single letter. The most interesting part, no captions. 0-word policy. This is a technique often used by artists who want their audiences to construct their own meaning. Without a single narrative, the interactions that arise are multiplied. Fans interpret, compare, debate, and make it go viral. A wordless strategy, but the most vocal. Look again at the white flower on her lips. Veteran fans immediately recall the aesthetic of a previous era that often played with small, soft, and intimate objects. Cats, flowers, pastel colors, analog touches. Is this time she's crossing over into bold colors, red and blue, to signify the clash of two worlds? Soft versus bold, classic versus modern? The solo comeback theory grew stronger when some fans noticed the detail of the striped shirt, which resembled old money and paired with a bright red outer. A stylistic contrast often used to emphasize a character's transition into a new career phase. It's as if to say, I'm back. but not the same. However, the fashion camp wasn't silent. They linked the visual to a European brand's campaign mood board, synonymous with romantic imagery, classic architectural sets, and touches of film grain. It's 99% fashion film, they claimed. Of course, that 99% figure is merely a matter of confidence amidst the fog of mystery. Many fans have begun combing through the idol's visual archives, from old photo shoots, concert footage, to snippets of his previous brand campaigns. They're searching for a common thread in the visual language that appears in this July 28th story. Interestingly, many have noticed that the three images share a similar mood to an unofficially released visual project from last year, which was leaked as a personal concept film in Paris. One of the boldest theories suggests that these three photos are a collaboration with a renowned French photographer known for his cinematic noir style. The details of the photos, which depict colonial-style buildings with peeling wall textures, are strikingly similar to the photographer's work. This further strengthens the suspicion that Taehyung may have been secretly preparing this project during his military service and is now starting to drop hints to the public. Furthermore, the international army community has also discovered that the white flower he's biting in the second photo is a type of lisianthus, a flower often used in contemporary visual art as a symbol of unexpressed love or a subtle sense of loss. Is this a sign that his new song will explore themes of suppressed love or past regrets? Or is it an open letter he's never expressed before? So why did he choose Instagram stories, a medium that quickly disappears within 24 hours, to deliver such a powerful visual? Many believe it's a form of silent code. He wants to convey a sense of exclusivity to those who truly pay attention, those who faithfully wait. Stories aren't just teasers, but a test of loyalty for fans who actively monitor his every move. Of course, not all fans see this as a riddle. Some feel it's a form of personal expression, a result of an indescribable longing after a long absence from social media. Moreover, this is the first time since he completed his military service that he's posted such thoughtful content, not just selfies or casual updates. The soft comeback theory is also supported by the idol's digital behavior in the days leading up to it. Some fans have noticed that he's begun to favor vintage-themed content, classic cinematography, and 70s fashion styles. Is this all part of his personal research to develop the visual identity of his next project? If so, then we can expect highly artistic, poetic work, far removed from the current K-pop mainstream.